Well, so Trump laid low for a long time, right? For him, at least, not doing any random radio calls to America news channels or radio stations that have America in the title. But like he did the Dr. Oz rally over the weekend in Pennsylvania. And that was right after, I believe, Cannon made this official. So perhaps he feels like, hey, this freed me up to do what I want electorally. He's still getting out there at the very least.
Let's take a look at that. Did he?
Look at me. I'm a professional, right? I got a segue. I didn't even do that on purpose, honestly.
But let's, good time to play it. What clip is that? Bradley?
Do we want? Which one do we want to play?
Well, the one about Oz first. Yeah. This is clip number 7. Trump is up there with that guy, Dr. Oz.
Cool Oz, I call him.
Cool Oz. My guy.
God, he looks so miserable. Just even that. He looks so miserable when he's not speaking. It's just, we'll never forget when that rally for the candidate in Arizona, Martha, what was her last name? Gotta be quick.
Martha McSally. About Newsmax now is that their color palette is exactly the same.
Hey, it's called
Trump's
brand consistency.
And Oz's. It's pretty impressive. They're all, I like it. I love the colors. Go.
And I know people in this audience have been hurt by fentanyl. I believe we can have an economy that helps the American people, but most importantly, I believe in each and every one of you, and so should you. God bless you.
So we have a great record of endorsement, all of us together. It's very close to 99%, and I endorse that guy, and I'm telling you,
that guy.
I will always tell you this. I'll tell you the truth, and he is going to be a phenomenal representative for Pennsylvania.
Nope.
You got to vote him in. You got to vote him in.
Not
Great
that.
Guy. And Lisa, thank you very much. Thank you very much for what you have to put up with, Lisa.
That's the endorsement. There it is. Great
that guy for representative.
He notably mentioned Oz's wife by her first name, but referred to him as that guy.
Well, she's hot. I gotta remember.
This guy, whatever his name is, screws up my 99%, which actually isn't accurate anyway.
Exactly. 99%. Well, the way I calculate that is I first remove all the people who lost that I endorsed.
It's a weighted average.
And then I just, it really is 100%, but I don't want to seem like I'm bragging.
Well, if you don't test for the losing ballots, then nobody has the loss.
That's
right.
Can't
be 100% about anything.
Exactly. So it's really 100%, but I say 99 because that's the type of guy I am. He also, at that same, what was the other clip he had of him? Where was that?
I don't see.
Number 6? Oh, sorry.
Talking about Howard
So here
Schultz.
he is. He's, Donald Trump is at that rally, and we should just drop this in. There are, multiple ways in which you can push the lie that he did not lose the last election. And in fact, like a huge percentage of Republicans that are on the ballot, I don't know, in the midterms, are election deniers. 50% or something to that effect. He is going to run on this until, if he runs for president, till 2024. We're just going to hear more and more of this.
I'm owed this. It's a great campaign strategy, by the way. I deserve what I don't have.
It belongs to me. We all got stolen. The election was stolen from all of us. But here he is. And I don't think this line really works in the way that he thinks it does. But the populist Donald Trump talking about why this other billionaire, doesn't want mail-in ballots for union elections.
But the greatest thing happened over the last few days. Starbucks. Remember Schultz? This guy Schultz, the one with the extremely thin legs. I think maybe Dr. Oz would have said he's either really good or very, very, very thin. But he was doing a debate. He was sitting down. I thought his legs, I didn't think he'd be able to stand up. But Schultz,
But pause
the
it.
head of it.
Wait, what is he talking about? Did he ever have a debate with him?
No.
No.
He's just saying apparently his legs are really
But
skinny.
where would he have
Like
seen,
a lady.
Where would he have seen Schultz's like bare legs?
And does Schultz wear shorts?
I don't know. Yeah, because I mean, we were all on the covering Schultz's primary attempts, but I don't remember the skinny legs.
Well, he didn't even run in the primary, right? He was going to run a third party candidacy.
Oh, was that it?
Yes, you're I think failing to imagine
Risk the imagination.
to risk the imagination of a new kind of I can't remember what that.
I just Googled Howard Schultz legs and nothing's coming up. Like there's no viral photo of his legs.
All right, go back. So I'm sorry about that interruption, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
He's trying to do his Biden. I got hairy legs.
Or it could be he's practicing out like I'm going through some different insults, seeing what sticks. And
Yeah.
do people thin legs? Anybody? Is that
funny?
It's just his way of saying that he's like a beta, basically, right?
Right, of course. He's a beta. I got big fat legs, drippy fat legs.
You can see me playing golf.
He's got nothing on Sam
greatest
Seder's
thing happened-
calves.
But the greatest thing happened over the last few days. Starbucks. Remember Schultz? This guy Schultz, the one with the extremely thin legs. I think maybe Dr. Oz would have said he's either really good or very, very, very thin.
Okay.
But he was doing a debate. He was sitting down. I thought his legs, I didn't think he'd be able to stand up. But Schultz, he's the head of it. And he just announced unions are trying to take over Starbucks. But he will not, under any circumstance, allow mail-in voting because it's evil and corrupt.
Can we keep going on that? So understand, he's trying to demonize. This is like putting a hat on a hat. That's the problem here. Okay, he's trying to demonize. It's unclear. Like he's disparaging Schultz,
Right. Chicken leg Schultz.
but then he's using chicken leg Schultz as an example as to why mail-in balloting is wrong. So this guy who I am denigrating said something I agree with. So we should all agree with that.
Yeah.
Even though he's saying it's being unionized because of the ballots. And so mail-in balloting is evil. And I agree with that, even though he has thin legs.
Yeah. The secret reality is you both hate it because it furthers democracy.
Exactly.
He just can't necessarily like make that connection, so he shoehorns it in. But this is just one of the best examples of his stream of consciousness talking. Like he has no idea where he's going when he starts
Do you think
pointing.
anybody in that audience has an?
They just
No.
like his energy. Like they just like the vibes he gives
But
off.
they barely reacted to the skinny legs thing. And Trump only sees things through people who are for and against me, and everyone who against me must be the same side. But no, you're on the side of that guy, actually, just because he calls you a bore.
Also,
And so
no
they
one
challenge
remembers
you.
Howard Schultz except for, I mean, if we're in this, right? So we of course know Howard Schultz, but nobody's thinking about Howard Schultz at that rally.
I would willing to venture a guess, and I don't know how many people are at that rally. Do we know what the numbers were? Several thousand, I would assume. I would be willing to bet that 99% of them have A, no idea who Howard Schultz is, B, no idea what they're supposed to take from that. But I don't know. He seems a little rusty, maybe.
The only people who know who Howard Schultz is right now are people who support the workers unionizing.
Absolutely. And that's why you can't have mail-in ballots, because they unionize at Starbucks.
I wonder if there's some elite capitalist denigration of Howard Schultz, like he's not having a firm enough hand or something like that.
Skinny legs.
Exactly.
Sometimes too.
I don't know if he's strong enough to.
Oh, skinny legs. He's letting his people unionize. Not good.
Not running a tight ship.
Not good.
But again, this is why when you say he's a little rusty, this is why it's just baffling how he can't get off the election. Him talking about chicken legs was a way for him to just talk about mail-in ballots being fraudulent. Like he returns to the same kind of loop, right? It's like, all right, calm down, Grandpa. This is not going to galvanize anybody.
No, it's strange, but
I mean, except for the hardcore guys.
I wonder if he was just sort of like just so jubilant at having that court case go the way that he was hoping it would, that he's like, I'm going out there and I'm just going to say whatever comes to my mind in any order whatsoever.
I'm pretty sure that's just how he operates in
Skinny
general.
legs, bad on stopping unions. That's the two things I remember about that guy. Skinny legs, bad on unions. All right, I want to jump into this before we go into the fun half.